Okay, the first round of the 2014 Greenbrier Classic is in the books. I'm Cam Huffman with Jonathan Green, and Jonathan, almost 12 months later, the top of the leaderboard looks exactly the same with Jonas Blix leading the field.
Yeah, he got off to a good start this morning. I think he had 8 birdies, a couple bogeys, but conditions were ripe. He said it was almost like it was when he won in the final round, so I think he has a type of setting out here that he really enjoys.
Yeah, he definitely seems to like it here, making just his second start here, won it last year, and starts off with a round like that this morning. And those morning players really seem to have an advantage today, as the course was soft a little bit after some heavy rains last night, no wind, and there's some low scores in the morning that wasn't quite the same in the afternoon.
Now, a couple guys late in the afternoon finally got it going, but yeah, the morning you had all the low guys, Blix at 6 under, a handful of them at 5, more at 4. It just seemed like the scores were really out there for those guys. It was wet, they could take advantage. I think Bubba Watson said hopefully the conditions are the same and the guys that played in the afternoon can move up in the leaderboard.
Yeah, speaking of Bubba Watson, I know some people are kind of trying to keep their eye on some big names like him, and he really seemed frustrated out there at times figuring out the win, but salvaged a pretty decent round. He's still in a position where he could make a run at this thing.
Yeah, he said he took advantage of the par 5s like he should. I mean, he hits it a mile, and hopefully tomorrow, with the wind maybe not as bad in the morning, some softer conditions, he'll be able to take advantage of those and have one of those big names up on top of the leaderboard.
Anything else that really jumped out at you about the first day?
Well, Blix, he's played here now 5 times, all 5 rounds in the 60s, nothing higher than a 67. So I think, he's a guy you got to watch out for. Now, last year, Webb Simpson shot 64 in the first round. Didn't go so well. So hopefully we'll see if those guys that went low can do that again the rest of the week.
Another thing I know fans are watching out here this week is a couple of legends, and Tom Watson and Nick Faldo out here playing with these guys. And both of them showed some signs of why they are legends. Played some pretty spectacular golf at times, and then I guess they showed some signs of why they're a little bit up there a little bit these days.
Yeah, age always catches up to you no matter what, but Tom Watson, watching him, just his short game. I mean, he could miss a green, be in some nasty stuff, and next thing you know, he's got a tap-in par putt. It just shows you how good they are, that these guys, no matter where they're at, can still get up and down and make numbers.
And Faldo as well, it seemed like he got stronger as the round went along, maybe figuring out some things, shaking off a little bit of the rust.
Yeah, he was over par early, then finally started to make a couple birdies, and he's probably disappointed with how it all went in the end.
Right. All right, well, that's going to do it here for the first round of the Greenbrier Classic. Check back in tomorrow for our wrap-up of Day 2.